Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another coding adventure. In this video, I'm going to try and create an object where I can store the information that's filled into the text fields that you see here, the name, the phone number, and the description. This is, again, for my app call manager. This has been a bit of a conundrum for me for a bit, so hopefully I'll be able to figure it out during this video. I haven't decided whether I want to save. I've had a hard time figuring out whether I want to save the call object into shared preferences or as a JSON object. And the reason why I've been sort of confused about that is because in traditional Android development, you can take an object and turn it into a JSON object, I think it is, and then you can put it into shared preferences and retrieve it with a key. It's like parsable or serializable or something, whatever. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it works, and that's what I have in my the full Android version of Call Manager, which is available on the Play Store and which I use myself personally. It doesn't seem to work like that for shared preferences in Dart for Flutter. So I think that what I need to do really is use the JSON. I'm going to try that in this video. So I'm going to get right to it. I need to build the class in a way that can store, that can, I think they call it serialize. Yeah, you can serialize JSON. Now their example in the Flutter documentation looks like this. So I'm going to pop that over there, and I will try and copy that with my own stuff. Final string name, final string phone number, and a final string description. Then there's a constructor, it looks like. Oops, not user. Got confused. This dot name, this dot phone number, this dot description. Now they have this from JSON method in the user class. So let's say call dot from JSON. It takes a map, a string, and a dynamic. I don't really know what a dynamic is, but okay. And the map is going to be called JSON. And on the next line, there is a weird syntax error. Okay. Name equals JSON name property, or whatever is in that JSON array called name. Phone number equals JSON and description will be the same. Okay, that syntax error went away. That's good. All right, now we'll create the map. To JSON. Oh, interesting. This is a method of type map, I guess. I don't fully understand how Dart does a lot of things. Okay, I guess this is how we're gonna create the JSON storage. So we're gonna have our name. I don't know whether it's a property or a name or a field. I don't quite get it. What is going on here? Expected an identifier. Oh, it didn't like, okay, I get it. It didn't like it when there's an incomplete whatever's going on in here. And that should be it. I guess I can have a comma in there too. That's their syntax. Okay. There are no errors here. That's good. I did try to do this once before, and I had some very odd errors. It was like from this Stack Overflow question here. I tried to do it like this, and I was getting some very weird errors. And always go with the direct documentation if you can, I guess, is the moral of that effort. Now I need to go into the add new call screen. I need to import the call so that I can use it in here. Okay, now I feel like this is the part where I guess I really start to get kind of confused. Okay, to serialize a user. That's deserializing the user. To serialize, we have to pass the user object to the json.encode method. I'm just curious where it actually saves the file, though. Oh, I have to set up some dependencies. That's important. Okay. pubspec.yaml, we're going to add JSON annotation, and then in the dev dependencies, I guess it has to go there. Packages get. Have some coffee while that's doing it. Coffee is great. I don't know how I would live without coffee. All right. Head back over here. Yep. Get dependencies. Okay, good. I think that this part is how you actually save. You would actually turn the, well, this is pretty confusing. I think that what I want to do, at least the very first thing that I'm going to need to do here, is when the floating action button, yeah, in the onPressed method for the floating action button, which will ideally save the call, what I need to do is turn the object into I'm going to need to create an object, call new call equals new call, and we're going to give it the value of the text editing controllers, which have been set. When the user types, right? It's going to be name field controller dot value, and the own field controller dot value. Ooh, doesn't like that. I guess dot toString. Oh, I guess I can just skip it and go right to toString. Yeah, that would make more sense. And the description field controller dot toString. And the value's never used. I think I can just do this, yes, to make that a little neater. I love these like auto comments that generate when you indent something a certain way that lets you know where the end of whatever that line is. It's really great. All right, now I'm going to turn it into a JSON string. Undefined name JSON. Oh, I think it has to look like that. Can't be referenced before it's declared. All right. I don't know. Well, let me just, I guess I can do this in, oh, and now print new call. Can I do that? Can I just print the object? That would be pretty neat. All right. Oh, should probably. Oh, you can't. Wait a minute. Okay. Do I have any getters here? I don't. All right, well, for the time being, let's just do that. I don't think I need to do a full restart. Well, I will, just in case. I'll head over to the terminal, because I think, oh no, not the terminal, the logcat. Let's say name. Why doesn't it always register the keyboard? It's weird. Oh, it's not formatting the text, the thing. That's weird. Oh, I think my numlock is off. That's the reason? No. Whatever. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, instance of call. Okay. I think that it did create the object. I think that's a good start. How about that? I don't know. Might need a full restart. Nope. I guess because I didn't specify a toString here. Can I do that? I think I would need to override toString. Print. Don't know how new lines work here in Dart. So. full restart. Did it not register that? Still not understanding why it's not registering the phone number from my keyboard, but whatever. Okay. Something happened. Text editing value. Text is the name selection. Whoa. Call number. Okay, well, it works. I've got an object. So I will get rid of that. I can remove this overridden toString. Save, full restart. All right. The trick now will be to turn this into turn it into a JSON and then write it to a file. I guess I have to say I have to call the toJSON method. I guess that makes sense. I guess I better run that and see if it works, or if I get any weird errors based on using that method. Oops. God damn it. All right. One click this time. Good. All right. Nothing seems to have freaked out, so I guess that works. Good. At this point, yeah, the from JSON, I guess we'll retrieve it from wherever. I guess at this point, what needs to happen is it has to be written to the file. And yeah, let's just have some coffee here for a second. And to do that, I'm going to have to actually create a file. Oh, that's something else. Let's see. Reading and writing files. I just heard some weird beep that I wasn't expecting, and I jumped like half a mile. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the video. Sorry about that if you did. I don't know what that was. Am I recording? Yes. I'm going to try and find in this page I'm getting the feeling that this is not gonna, this is not gonna have what I want. So I'm gonna have to actually write a file, which means I'm going to need the path provider plugin and the Dart.io library. Can you tell me where the libraries are? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to open them in new pages. Path provider. I will bookmark this in my Flutter folder so I can reference it later. Add path provider as a dependency. Okay. Got a lot of dependencies here. Gonna have to import it in both add new call screen and the home screen, because I'm gonna have to get the file in the home screen in order to display the calls. Get back to the usage. And for the Dart.io library, we're going to import dart.io in both files. Oops. Looks like that's already an existing library, so I don't have to, it's not a plugin. All right. There's a couple of things that's going to happen here. Temporary cache, documents directory, a directory for the app to store files that only it can access. That's what I want. Okay. In our case, we're going to just store information in documents. Good, good, good. Okay, we can find the path to the documents directory like so. So in the add call, screen, I'm going to want, probably up here in the state, I'm going to add this future. Gotta import async. I'm going to get the path and create the reference to the location, and we're going to write the data to the file. All right, they call it write counter, so I'm going to call it it takes, it's going to, whoa, it's going to be called write call to file, and it's going to take a, probably we'll just take the string JSON because we're turning it into a JSON. Yes. So it's going to be a string JSON call. We're going to get the file. We're going to write as a string JSON call. Okay. Now in the onPressed, I'm going to call write call to file and take in new call because it's now a JSON, right? I guess I'm gonna have to say string JSON call equals new call to JSON. Oh, come on now. I guess because toJSON turns it into a map. So I guess map of a string and a dynamic called JSON call. Called JSON. Because it's a string. This is really. So I guess I'm gonna have to define this as taking a map. Argument type call. So how do you use that method then? converts a user instance into a map. And then to serialize it, it should take a string. See, this is pretty confusing. I hope that I figure this out, and I hope that this can benefit anybody who's watching. Well, we don't need to use, it says that we don't need to use the toJSON method because the encode already does it. So string JSON call equals encode. I did this before. Do I need to, oh, maybe it's new call. Whoop. Dot encode. No, that won't exist for that. This is very confusing. Am I missing like an import dependency or something? Probably. Maybe it's the JSON annotation import. No, that is probably not it. Check out an example in GitHub. Maybe I have to do it in their example that they have here, this whole JSON serializable. So why are you telling me that I can do it this other way? Dart convert. Okay, maybe that's what I want. Oops. That's where the encode method is. Okay, thank you. So, but how can I import Dart convert? Bam. There it is. And we're going to take in that string and write it to a file. That is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. And now we can get it. Well, write the call to file. Yeah, because it returns a new file. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get the path. Turn the directory. Apparently this is all it takes to write it. Oh. Return the new file. We're going to await a local file. Oh. Because it's all asynchronous. It's going to get this local file and then write to that file. All right, I understand. And we're going to write call to file over here. All right. Now time to see if it works, because I'm assuming that it will pop up in the directory, like in the project directory here. I have to figure, oh wait, no. Because it's going to show up in the storage. I should be able to find it some way. Oh, looks like there was a problem. I can delete that. That was like an experimental thing. Unhandled exception. No implementation from method get application documents directory. Huh. Yeah. Well, that's weird. I wonder if I can. Whoops. Put it in like some try catch. It would have to be, oops. I don't know what it, not sure exactly what it does. It doesn't like the get applications documents directory method. So that it would be here in the local path, the get local path method. No implementation found. Path provider. Is path provider here? Yeah. that's how you would get the temp directory. Maybe. App documents directory. Get applications documents directory. Where are the imports? Dart async. We've got it. We've got material Dart. We've got Dart.io. Path provider. So what's the problem? I'm getting the directory, final directory. So they've got this future directory thing. The example doesn't look at it like that. Well, it's the future string. And get the local path async. Final directory is await to the get application documents directory method. Whoa. What the heck just happened? I want to see if it doesn't give me some kind of like indication of what the definition of directory is. And I guess that's the problem. I guess. Are they declaring anything? No. This is pretty funky. Pretty funky. How long has I been recording for? Yeah. I don't know why it would have a problem with this. I suppose the only reasonable thing to do here is make a completely new example. Oh wait, storage. It specifies some storage. Ooh, maybe that's it. Wow, it doesn't seem to like that. I guess I would have to import. Yeah, I gotta import that stuff over here. I do need it in this screen. So where am I here? That's weird. How can it give this storage property? I guess it's a property of their new Flutter demo. I guess. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm very confused. I shouldn't have a problem doing this. No implementation found. It doesn't. Missing plugin exception. But it's clearly here. There it is. This is pretty weird. Wonder if I full restart. I don't think I need to do a packages get because what's that? I don't think I need to do a packages get because I'm not getting any errors off of stuff. I'm not in the mood for formatting that nicely. Nope. That is some weirdness. I do want to actually put that into a try catch finally, because if it works, I want to navigator dot, oh geez, how does it work again? Navigator dot of context push named. Pretty sure for home you just have to do that. Oops. Whoa. Oh, wow. What the heck was that? Oh, I need to, it should be navigator.pop. Yeah. That's more like it. Then it returns completely back, and if I back, yeah. Because that pops it off the navigation stack. Okay. Whoops. Come on. I do have to make sure that I'm not, I guess this is a good opportunity to make sure that if any of these fields are empty, then all right, you know what? If name field controller dot toString equals just an empty string, or the phone field dot controller toString equals an empty string, then oh, do that? Why is nothing happening? Error. Okay, well, let's stop the application and then start it again. That was weird. I feel like I'm kind of losing the thread of what I wanted to be doing. But I suppose this part is necessary because I don't want to be putting empty stuff in a file, empty strings in the file. I know that snack bars are the new like toast messages. I think that Google encourages using snack bar rather than toast. And I think in Flutter I can just make a new snack bar just like I did like that. I don't have to declare it anywhere else. As opposed to Android where I think I did have to add it. I would have had to add it to the layout XML. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's see what happens. Nothing. Got way too many Chrome tabs open, but what are you gonna do? I need all that stuff. New snack bar page. Oh, okay. Well, I was wrong. I do need to add the snack bar to the scaffold. Where is my scaffold? Do I not have a scaffold on this page? I must have a scaffold here. Yeah. Where does it connect down here? Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. Has to go in the body. I guess below the... Oh my god, what the... What is happening? Too many arguments. Jeez. Where does the... okay. Maybe it will help if I just minimize a bunch of stuff. Minimize this column. Body. At the end of the list view, we are still inside the body. What can I do here? Oh, but I am inside the body, right? Oh, the body is the list view. Oh, maybe it has to be in here. Yeah, right? Oh, come on. Maybe it has to be inside my list view. It returns a type dynamic that isn't expected of type widget. Okay, this is This is so weird. This is a lot more trouble than I thought it was going to be. Can I just... That's no good. Wow, this is really... Guess I could do it inside the column. Or inside the list of widgets. Couldn't find a declaration to go to. All right, well, what if I just... Okay. In the... Okay. Equals... It still doesn't like it. That is crazy. I must be missing something. Wait, so it's after the app bar, it's inside the body. But okay, I'm going to trace where the body is. The body is just the list view. You know what, I'm just gonna see, because maybe oops. The list view. Is all this stuff still in the body? Where is the body? Oh, I get it. There is no thing like that. New snackbar. 0 expected, but 1 found. New snack bar page. I guess it didn't know what a snack bar page is. Too many positional arguments. Well, inside the list view, can I new snack bar? What does that freaking mean? I hate when it gives me that error. Too many positional arguments, 0 expected and 1 found. Jeez. Maybe I should put it inside the column. New snack bar. Again, what the... I'm probably missing something really obvious, but... Oh, snackbar page is what they called their thing. Okay, of course, that's why. Of course, of course. Oh. How about this? I guess this is an important tangent because learning how to properly implement something like this is important. Now, I want it to be outside of the list view, I guess. It doesn't like that for some reason. But why? The list view has children. So if the list view can have children, then I guess I can say here that I can have a new snack bar. Ah. And the content will be what? I guess I'll leave it null for now. I don't quite know what to give it. Because if I'm defining the snack bar here, then... Whoa, okay. Content unequals is not true. I don't know what it wants. If I can have multiple children here, then why can't I... What if I just leave that blank? Why doesn't it like that? It expects. What can I give it? What can I give it? This maybe? Nope. It needs some content. It should take a text widget. But I'm defining the snack bar here, so can I? Okay. All right. I think that I might have an idea of what to do. I think I need to define this the snack bar globally. And then over here, final snack bar. Yeah, and then over here I can say snack bar. And I'm going to say that the snack bar equals new. How did they do it? Equals new snack. Can't type. New snack bar, and the context will be a new text with, I don't know, test, just to. Snack bar can't be used as this because it. Oh. Yeah. That might do it. Ah, come on. All right, you know what? Forget it for now. This is just crazy. This is really like impeding progress unnecessarily. Now, if we have valid data, then what we're going to do is we're going to, well, in here, should try, whoa, Nelly, try to write call to file, catch wait, that's not how that works. Print this is kind of different from Java. Finally, if we can write the files successfully, we will navigator.pop the context and get back to the main screen. Whew. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah. Silly me. Okay. Well, that's not cool. Not working. Can I debug? I think I can. Attach debugger. Yes. Why can't I debug? Come on now. Oh, what the? Not helpful. What if I just stop the application completely, start in debug mode? That's probably what I should have done the first time. Because I want to evaluate these conditions and see if they evaluate to true or false. Okay. Now, that's what I want. Evaluate expression. No. I think I can actually just do on the equals, evaluate the expression. Yeah. Cannot evaluate. Ah, so it just jumps to the else. Why can we not evaluate? All right, what's the toString? It gives a result of something funky. Okay. Okay. That is probably what I want. I think I miscalculated earlier in this video when I thought I could just do toString rather than getting the value of the controller and then putting that to the toString. Ugh. Forgot about my coffee, and now it's cold and disgusting. Cold coffee is gross, unless it's iced coffee. Okay. Now, let's evaluate what we get from the controller. And the answer is nothing. Or something weird. And we cannot evaluate. So something is weird. Maybe it's controller dot text. All right, I am actually going to have to pause just for a minute. I will pause the recording. For you guys, it will be like instant when I get back, but I will be gone just for a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Gotta figure out what's going on here with these controllers. As an aside, while this loads up, I just saw in the news that Microsoft has been confirmed to be buying GitHub. I think this is very weird. I don't understand what on earth Microsoft would need GitHub for or want GitHub for. Maybe something really cool will come of it, but as of now, I don't understand it at all. It seems like there's no point. Okay. Now, let's get in here. Evaluate expression. Again, we're getting some result. And we can't evaluate it. Okay. That's pretty funky. How can I get the text? You would think that the toString would do it because it creates when I'm creating the new call, it does it. I mean, I'm going to try this again, even though I did it before. I'm setting when I'm creating the call with its constructors, like I'm setting the name and the phone and the description of the call object by using toString on the controller. I don't understand why it wouldn't work to evaluate what those values are. Okay. Evaluate the expression. String from function to string. I wonder, okay. In Java, there's a dot equals method. I wonder if I can do that here. Contains length ends with. Oh, there's an is empty. Okay. That'll do it. Well, I hope it'll do it. Oh, man. Just knocked over my coffee. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Ugh. At least it's on the crappy keyboard over here that I'm using on a different computer and not on my main stuff. It's only a little bit of coffee, so it's not a huge loss if it stops working. It's more the mess. I don't like mess. All right. Coffee in the trash. And here we go. Thankfully that didn't derail things too much. All right, evaluate this expression. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So if why is it false? What's the value? Let's see if I can. Aha. A text.toString. See, all right. According to what I just did in the evaluation window, this should work, and it'll evaluate to true. I thought I had done that before. It's entirely possible that I didn't. Okay. This ought to give me the Okay, okay. So if I evaluate this expression, why? That's true. Let me highlight this whole thing. It says this is true. Can't evaluate. Oh. That's true. So, okay. Now, if we step in here. Whoa. Okay, yeah, so we just jump right down there to the bottom. All right. It looks like we've gotten where we wanted to go. Or I'm not sure whether to use we or I when doing this, because I don't imagine that anybody who's watching is following along with what I'm doing necessarily. And given that this is an app that I'm personally developing, that I release, it's I don't know. I confuse myself sometimes. Again, I'm really new to doing all this stuff, so, you know, doing this YouTubing and recording myself and all that. So, aha! Nice. All right. Good. Finally. Okay, now what do I want? Now what do I do? I'm trying to get I'm trying to store this. Okay. Let's test. Let's test this with actual values. This is not a full phone number anymore, but I'm kind of losing my patience with actually formatting it nicely. Okay, we went to the... Oh, no way. Did it work? Oh. Wow, this is a really long logcat. Wow. What is happening? Okay, well, is there now somewhere a file? That's widgets, render tree, performance. In Android, with the like when you're doing traditional Android development, you can pull up a file explorer for the emulator. I'm pretty sure that if I were to go in here to storage, I would not be able to find the app data folder. What the hell is going on here? Okay. I want to show internal storage. Let's go over here. Yeah. Maybe Android data. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the point. Users aren't really supposed to be able to find that. With root access, you can do it, but emulators don't have root access. So I guess the thing to do now is get into the home screen and build the list by retrieving anything that might be in that file. So, read data from the file. I'm going to need this method here. I'm going to need to, in the list view, all right. Firstly, I will need this. Let's import Dart-async, get the local file. I guess they do it in the same. Final file equals. Oh, something. Okay. Okay. There. I have to read in the file. And the thing is that it's a JSON. I saved it as a JSON. So I need to that's path provider. Here's the Dart.io. I'm gonna make this a method. See if I can do anything about this. I'm going to, it's probably going to be asynchronous. I think I'd do that here. Yeah, and it's going to get a file. I guess so. It's going to get a future file, and I guess file, no. That's how you rename a file. That's how you declare a file. I guess I have to have both of these here. Because I have to get the path, and I have to get the file, and then I can load up I will call it get calls from file, and over here that is asynchronous. So final file await file. So I'm getting it, I'm getting the file, and then that's how I would write the file. Then I would, yeah, so I'm getting the file, the local file. Wait. Yeah, so I'm getting the file, and then I would have to turn it into a map of the JSON stuff. So I would have to say where is their example of the do I have that open still? Yeah. I'm going to say map. Well, I'll have to get it as a string. String calls equals await file dot read as string. Okay, and then I turn it into a map, I assume. Map calls map equals JSON dot decode. Oh, I have to add in Dart convert. Decode, and the source is calls. And I guess I should test it by printing like they do in the example. Calls, and then calls map dot they do it. I wanna see calls map dot length. I want to see that there's some stuff in there. Int can't be, I guess, got toString. Oh. I hope this works. Okay, it didn't crash. And since it's asynchronous, oh come on, can I please get to wherever? I can't make any sense of what's happening here. Get over there, come back, nothing. it be over here? No. In messages? No. Dart analysis? No. Not in the terminal. The only place it makes sense would be in the logcat. All right, how about this? If calls map dot is not empty, print there are calls in the file. Else there are no calls in the file. Now let's see what happens now. How long is this video now? Oh boy, an hour and a half. If anybody is still following along here, kudos. I'm not seeing anything happening in the logcat. The back key pressed. Guess I'll just... Oh, because the get calls from file method is never called. Durr. Okay. Where do I do this? New list view. New. Well, what can I do here? Where can I call that file? I mean, that method. Why can I not scroll anymore either? Okay, there we go. Can I just... Oh, children. I guess new list tile. And over here... This is all a shot in the dark. I guess the title can be Whoops. How would I do this? How would I do this? Can get rid of that. Can I get rid of this tab? Yes. Can I get rid of this tab? You know what? Flutter list view. From file. Because that's the most accurate. Dynamic list. I have to put it into a list. If the calls map is not empty. Oh, okay. Whoops. I need to create a list somewhere. a list of train of thought just derailed. Where are they? Okay, a list of I guess. That's confusing. This is confusing. Is there anything else? I guess I'll look at the Flutter docs. This doesn't quite seem to be what I want. All right. Maybe a list view builder? That's not what I want to see. That's not helpful either. List view sample apps, perhaps. No. Maybe. No, I don't think that's going to help me. All right, I'm just going to try. The thing to do, the thing that's crazy is, so I have to call the get calls from file method somewhere. It's an asynchronous method, so I would think that I could just do it somewhere. In the list view, perhaps. But there's no, it would be a property of something. Maybe there's like an onload or something that I guess this, what properties does this scaffold have? No. Maybe here is where I would need to do it. I don't know. On generate root, no. Cal. No, none of that's what I want. It would have to be here. It's the state of the home screen. On the long press and on tap, but it can't exist yet. I guess it's a controller. What is that? I wonder if I run in debug mode. No. I wonder if this ever even happens. Let's see. Let's see my code over here, because I'm creating. Okay, in the write call to file method, all that stuff's asynchronous. Maybe it doesn't even work. I guess I really should just be debugging all this stuff. Stop. Start in debug mode. If anybody has been sticking it out with me this far, I really applaud you. Because I'm feeling the drag here. Because I just want to figure this out already, and it's taking a long time. This happens to me a lot. All right. Let me put in a test and a phone number. Save. Okay, we're going to try this. Step into it. Well, clearly it worked because here we are. We're going to get back. And nothing is happening here. That was on a button press. So I wonder if really what I should be asking is call method on page load. Always execute a function when the page appears. That's what I want. Excuse me. I need to read his question closely. How can I make the name function run whenever page one appears? Code below. Always excuse. Suppose. I guess it's init state. Okay. And then get calls from file. Let's see if that happens. So let's restart in debug mode. We're there. Okay. Next. What happens next? Aha! Oh, come on. Okay. What's happening? we've got the file. Calls now contains the stuff from the text editing controller that we saved. The size is 3. If is not empty, there are calls in the file. Bam! All right, that's what I wanted. Oh, I'm so happy I stuck this out. This is great. Now, the list tile can have a title of the calls map. Whoop. Okay. This has to be defined all the way up there. And then, whoopsie, then we can do that. And now, calls map dot, oof. Let's see. I guess really dynamic list is what I want because, see, I looked at this question before. Loop through the JSON object. Yeah, and then I think actually I think I might be getting ahead of myself. I then need to build a list of to list, wait a minute, calls from JSON. I need to equals wait. Greater than calls map dot length. And then I'm going to calls from JSON dot add. Oh. Okay. New list tile with the title of new text, and that will have value, wait. Calls map dot, calls map I dot name. Right, because I think we called it quoted it. Okay. And then in the list view, loading. Oh, children is loading. Why is it? Oh, loading equals true. Hmm. 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 That would be a better name for it. Oh. No, wait. Redo that. I understand. I understand what's up here. Put that in the wrong place. Yes. And then in the list, no. Something got weird. Ah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to try and figure this out in the next one. This has been going on for like way too long. I accomplished some of what I wanted to accomplish. That's good. We were able to make the file and write it. I suspect something is up over here, but Perhaps not. All right, I'm gonna say to do load array with calls with list tiles representing calls. And then here, load up the calls array. All right, let me make sure nothing funky's happening. Okay. That's that. Thanks for joining me on this coding journey adventure. I appreciate it if you stuck out this long. That's really great for you. Kudos. I hope you've learned something. I'm learning stuff. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.